Okay, so I'll make my short introduction. Hello and welcome. My name is Alexandru Preda. Welcome into my podcast. This is a place where you can meet coaches and coaching. And I'm speaking English because my conversation partner today name is Marcia Reynolds. Did I say it right?
Yes, you did. Thank you.
Marcia Reynolds. And our main subject is, should we be proficient or profound? Let's hope that my English will stay with me today. Welcome. Thank you for being here, Marcia.
Thank you, Alex. It's a pleasure to be with you.
How are you doing these days?
It's so interesting. When the pandemic first hit, it was very difficult. Everybody just kind of hid and business went away. And then it started coming back and people saying, now's a good time to improve my coaching or to bring coaching to our leaders because they need to listen better. And this year, my business is bigger, greater than any year. I've been in business for 26 years. And so other than the fact I miss traveling and hope to get back to that next year, it's doing fine. And I live in a place where the weather is nice. It's hot now, but, it's nice enough to be outside and enjoy nature. And so I'm not like just stuck inside, which is nice because I'm sitting at the computer too much.
I understand. Okay. Let's say something about us to let people know us as persons and as coaches. Would you agree with that?
Absolutely.
Would you like to start?
Sure. So I got into training leaders to be with others and communication skills like 40 years ago, a very long time. My intention was always that we would honor each other in a different way, which would help each other expand who we think we are and how we see the world. Well, I was always trying to be good at it and going to school and getting degrees and improving my classes. But it wasn't until I found coaching and went out to understand how coaching works in the brain that I said, this is it. This is how we connect with each other and help each other expand and believe in ourselves more even than we do on our own and see the world as a place of potential. So I love coaching. I'm so grateful to have found it and to still be very active with it.
Thank you for sharing that. And there is something that I would like to share about me. And I think this is both personal and professionally. Let's see. After you said yes to my invitation for this video conversation, I searched you to see who you are because I didn't know very much about you. I just know you are a coach. And after that, a certain thought came into my mind. When I saw that you are in the top 5 international coaches list, that thought told me, wow, Alex, wouldn't it be great to expand this time structure video up to 30 minutes, 30 or 13, 30 minutes, 30 minutes. And I felt a little bit confused. Then I stayed with this thought, being mindful for a while. And at a certain moment, the conclusion formed up into my head, shaped as a thought, who said, Alex, you are not looking for more value, you are looking for deep value. So Marcia won't need more time. Probably she would use her kind, mindful presence, and that's enough. I think that speaks about me as a person and as a coach, and I'm glad to share that. Well, let's move to our main subject, proficient or profound. If you would like to share some thoughts about that subject, please.
Sure. Well, you know, we're brought up, and I do teach internationally to leaders and coaches, and we're brought up believing we should be the best at what we do. Almost every culture, you know, the parents tell their children, you know, you have to be the best, you have to do well. And we carry that into our professional life as adults. And the problem with when I'm always assessing, am I doing the best I can? Am I doing it right? Then I'm also stuck in that I'll never be good enough. And there's the constant going back and forth of, you know, I'm an imposter, I'm not good, to I am doing this well, but not really putting it into my bones. And I see this all the time with coaches going for certification. They want to do it perfect. So it's like they go down a list of competencies and they're not being present. They're not being present. So yes, we do have to reach a level of proficiency in order to know what we're doing and to have an impact. But then we need to move away from that and trust that the skills are in our bones, that we will do them well. And so being profound means I'm not thinking about what I'm doing. I'm not considering I need to be perfect, that I need to be present and curious and care. And then the right skills will come forth because I've worked on them. So that takes us into the realm of profound out of just being proficient.
This is great. This is great. Well, in my head, the word proficient, it was something like professional, a good professional. So I'll share some thoughts about this subject too. I think that coachings, whether they know it or not, aspire to be wise. In other words, to be profound, whether they know it or not. I also think that wisdom brings or provide proficiency and professionalism. I observed that there is a fear in me and in other persons, coaches, and that fear says when you're not, when you're insecure in a situation where you don't know what formula you have to apply, you tend to cover that with proficiency or professionalism. And I think we have to find the courage to look for wisdom, even we feel that way unsure. Yeah. This is my sharing.
Yeah, it's very profound.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, you know, and I also believe that wisdom comes from within, not from analysis in the brain. So if we allow ourselves to be present, we can hear what our wisdom is telling us.
Yes, yes, yes. Would you like to offer an encouragement to the people who listen to us?
Yeah, sure. Instead of just practicing your skills, every day, take a moment just to be still, to breathe, be comfortable with the relaxing presence in your body, appreciate what's around you, feel gratitude for what you have that's good in your life. And stay there for a minute or two until your body gets comfortable with that. So in those moments, Alex, when we do feel uncertain and I don't know what to say, and then I tend to want to jump in, I can go back to that sense of profound stillness, which will bring me back into presence with my clients.
Thank you for saying that.
You're welcome. Yeah. Thanks for asking.
Well, I would also like to encourage people, all people, even if they are thinking I'm a dumb person, to look for wisdom. You don't have to be Dalai Lama or Eckhart Tolle or so on and so forth. Wisdom is something useful. And any degree, it's useful. And for coaches, I would like to encourage them to find the courage that I have spoken earlier. I think we have to be courageous.
Yeah.
Yes, that is what I think.
So listen to your heart and listen to your gut, not just your brain.
Not just your brain. There is something more that I would like to say, an observation. I think that we can look for wisdom and we can, this is how I feel, and we can check ourselves with using proficiency or professionalism. This is for checking. This is how I feel about that. And
that's why we work with mentors.
Now it seems like we are getting close to the end of our conversation, and I would like to thank you again for this meeting. And if you would like to say something.
Sure. There's so many things that I share on my website, covisioning.com. There's blog posts. I just wrote one on stillness. And all kinds of assessments and lots of things that will help you to be more self-aware and present and proficient as a coach. Thank you.
Thank you.